Baby signing. The first word spoken by a child is always eagerly anticipated, the first step in communication. There can be a slight competitive edge between parents over when their child takes their first step, says the first word or smiles. I've always been careful to try and avoid this, but I'm afraid when my daughter signed her first word in January, I not only told all my close friends and family, but posted it on Facebook and then stuck up her Tiny Talk certificate so that people could see it as soon as they walked through the front door. My husband and I were keen for our daughter to learn sign language to enable her to communicate with all our friends and family. But having taught British Sign Language to adults and children, I suddenly panicked about how to teach it to a baby. Luckily, I found a baby signing class just round the corner from our house. The teacher is brilliant, combining a mix of stories, songs and play that keeps the babies and toddlers all interested and engaged. In the first session, my daughter fell asleep, which is apparently normal as there's so much going on, they get really tired and nap afterwards, another benefit to the session. All the parents there are keen to facilitate their child's communication and say they'd love to continue learning sign language as the child gets older. But what are the benefits? Research in America compared 3 groups of 11-month-old babies. One group were taught baby sign language, the other group were given verbal training, and the third group no intervention at all. The groups were tested at regular intervals, and the results were that the signing group became more advanced talkers and at 2 years old exhibited verbal skills 3 months ahead of their non-signing counterparts. The study is relatively small, but the findings seem to be supported by anecdotal evidence from parents. The age at which babies generally sign is variable and depends on an observant parent. My father spotted the first sign, milk, when babysitting one afternoon. But as I had failed to appreciate that she was left-handed and that although she is of course a genius child, the sign would not be perfectly formed, she may have been signing it for ages. Unfortunately, your first attempt at communication is only good if the person you are talking to is watching or listening.